Why is your Wi-Fi slow? How do you find out your internet speed and what can you do to improve it? Hi Internet, Chris Long here from 4Pi Web Development. Do your cat videos load slowly or does your internet die during an important presentation? Before you point in a vague direction and blame your bad internet, let me explain what's happening. Last year, Cisco reported there are about 8 billion mobile devices globally, and by 2021 it will be more like 12 billion. With cars, watches, kettles and pets now becoming mobile data or Wi-Fi enabled, I think that number will be much higher. So is the number of devices to blame for slow Wi-Fi? Partly yes, but that isn't the primary source of the problem. Your problem is a combination of internet speed and other bottlenecks. Can I make your internet faster right now? Maybe. Your internet is broken down into 3 components: upload speed, download speed, and a third thing which I won't cover in this video is latency. I'll personally explain latency if you send me an email. In the typical case of a smartphone, an upload could be sending an image or video via Snapchat, or it could be something as small as entering a phrase in Google that you want to search. A good example of a download is, say you're using Instagram, they need to prepare 12 to 20 images so you can scroll through your feed uninterrupted. The majority of slow Wi-Fi cases can be blamed on the download component. So if you're streaming Netflix or downloading legally purchased movies, you should focus on your download speed. Now, how do you find your download speed? Well, speedtest.net is the go-to website and app for an internet speed checkup. Test results can vary during different times of the day, and it'll use about 20 megabytes of data per test. So don't run them repeatedly if you have a data limit. Now your speed is measured in megabits per second, not to be confused with megabytes, which is how we measure file size, and you can find megabytes by dividing megabits by 8. Less than 10 megabits per second is slow for a download. 40 megabits per second is reasonable speed, and anything over 100 megabits per second will have no problems streaming content to multiple devices on the same network. Your test results will be compromised if you run them while actively using the internet. So turn off what you can for a good understanding of your actual download speed. What can you do for slow Wi-Fi? Well, the most effective way is to get a better internet plan. Upgrade to a cable plan, or even better, a fibre plan if they're available. The NBN rollout is slowly spreading fibre availability around Australia. If these plans aren't available and you're going mad loading your cat videos, you should look into a 4G hotspot router. These provide excellent speeds in areas with good 4G reception, but come with low data caps and high costs. I expect these to become more viable in the next 2 to 3 years. Okay, it's time for some Wi-Fi router tricks. So run a speed test on a device connected via Wi-Fi, and then run one connected via a network cable. If your Wi-Fi speeds are much slower than the wired tests, you should upgrade to a better Wi-Fi router, one with wireless AC speeds if you can afford it. Not all mobile devices support AC, so only upgrade if your devices can use it. Device congestion. Look, on a Mac, you can use wireless diagnostics to find the best Wi-Fi channel in your area. PC users can download a tool called Wi-Fi InfoView for the same information. Then Google change Wi-Fi channel with your router's model number for detailed instructions on how to change channels to reduce the interruption of neighbouring Wi-Fi broadcasts. For routers covering a small area, try and use the 5 GHz connection if available. It has a shorter reach but much stronger connection. Again, Google specific instructions for your router make and model to enable this. Now, 90% of speed problems are actually caused by local internet congestion, particularly if your speeds drop or fluctuate between 7 PM and 11 PM. Your local exchange or distribution point has too many of your neighbours on at the same time. Consider upgrading to plans mentioned earlier, although they can suffer the same fate, so look into the costs for a mobile hotspot just for those times. In closing, there are a lot of points for your internet speed and bottlenecks, and some locations can't be helped. Every situation is different, so get Googling and reading to find out what others have tried in your situation. I hope the growing availability and lower costs of 4G or LTE reach, with looming 5G and even faster wireless technologies, will help improve everyone's experience as we move into a world where cloud-based tools dominate and repeat 5 to 10 second load times can really add up to hours in the day. If you like this content, let me know, and if there are other topics you want to explore, please leave a comment or reach out to me directly, chris@4pi.com.au. Thanks for watching.